Hi there, in this tutorial we will learn how to create still image GIF file in Adobe Photoshop. So let's take a look how you will create still image GIF file in Adobe Photoshop. So at first we have to open our exercise file. So here is the file menu, and from there we will go for open option. Inside our exercise file you will get this animated GIF folder. You have to open this animated GIF folder, and then you will get this Matthew Hamilton unsplash image. You have to select this image and then you have to click open. So here is our image, and I want to rename this layer name. So you just have to double click on here and let me write intro. And I'm clicking OK. Okay, looks good. And we will add a text in here, and therefore we will use the type tool. So here is the type tool, and let's add some text in here. So let's write new arrival, Adidas show. Okay, and here is a tick mark, and let's scale it properly. Therefore we have to press Ctrl or Command T from our keyboard, and let's scale it properly. Okay, here is a tick mark, and right now we will convert this two layer into smart object, but before that we have to duplicate this intro layer. So therefore you just have to click this intro layer, and then you just have to right click with your mouse or right button, and then you will get this duplicate layer option, or you can press Ctrl or Command J button from your keyboard to duplicate this layer. So let me write purple, and we have to duplicate this layer for 2 more times. Let's duplicate this layer once again, and let me write green. Okay, and we have to duplicate once again. Let me write blue. Okay, looks good. We will set all these shoes in a same row, and we will create a GIF file using this still image, and that's the topic of this lesson. So let's do the rest of the work. So right now we will convert this text layer and this intro layer into smart object. So therefore we have to select this intro layer, and along with this intro layer we have to select this text layer, and therefore you have to press Ctrl or Command button from your keyboard, and then you have to select this text layer, and you can take a look, both layers are selected, and you just have to right click on here on intro with your mouse right button, then you have to click convert to smart object option. So you can take a look, these two layers are converted into smart object, and let me rename this layer. Let me rename intro. Okay, and let's turn off this layer, and right now we will work with this blue layer. So therefore we have to turn off all the rest layers. Okay, so this is the blue layers, and we will change the shoe color, and therefore you have to select this blue layer, and from adjustments panel you have to click hue and saturation option. So here is the hue and saturation option, and we will change the hue, and you can take a look, the color of shoes are changing. Okay, here is the blue color, and we will convert this two layer into smart object. So we have to do the same things as like before. You have to click this hue and saturation, and you have to press Ctrl button on your keyboard, and then you have to select this blue layer, and then you just have to right click with your mouse right button, and then you have to click convert to smart object. Okay, looks good, and you just have to rename these things, but we missed a thing. We missed the text in here, therefore we have to use the type tool. So let's use the type tool, and let's write blue Adidas shoe. Okay, and we will change the color, therefore you have to press Ctrl or Command A in your keyboard, and we will change the text color. Here is the option, you just have to click on here, and with the color picker you can pick this blue color from this shoe, and here is the exact color, and you just have to click OK. And right now we will convert this text layer smart object along with this hue and saturation. So let's select these two layers once again, and now we will convert these two layers into smart object. Okay, done. And we have to rename these things, so you just have to double click on here, and let's write blue. Okay, so let me turn off this blue layers, and right now we will work with green and purple layers. So at first we have to work with the green layer, so you just have to turn on the green layer and please select this green layer, and after selecting this green layer you have to click this hue and saturation from adjustments panel. So here is the hue and saturation option, and we will change the shoe color by changing the hue, and let's make it green. Okay, it's green right now, and let's convert these two things into smart object. Okay, looks good, and we have to write the same things, green Adidas shoe. So therefore you have to use the type tool, and let me write green Adidas shoe, and we have to change the text color, and therefore you have to press Ctrl or Command A to select entire text, and here is the color picker option, and let's pick the green color. Okay, and you just have to click this tick mark, and right now we will convert these two things, two layer into smart object as like before. The same things we have to do once more, convert to smart object. Okay, so we have to rename the layer names. You just have to double click on here, and let me write green. Okay, so the last one, purple, and before working on purple I have to turn off these green layers, and I have to turn on these purple layers, and you have to select this purple layer, and from adjustments panel you have to click this hue and saturation option. So we will make this purple. Okay, looks good, and let's write a text here, purple Adidas shoe, and we want to change the font color as well, and therefore you have to press Ctrl or Command A, and here is the option for changing color of text, and using the color picker we are taking the shoe color, and let me click OK. And here is the tick mark. Let me click on this tick mark and you can take a look. We got our text color as a purple color, and now we have to convert this things into a smart object. At first we have to select this two layer, hue and saturation layer and the purple layer. So let me press Ctrl button on my keyboard and you just have to select this two layer and we have to convert to smart object. So let me click the right button. Here is the convert to smart object option, and again we have to do the same things. Right now we will convert this text layer along with this hue and saturation layer. We will convert this into smart object. Right button, you have just have to click the right button and then you have to click convert to smart object option. Okay, so let me rename the layer names. Just have to double click on here and let me write purple. Okay, so we have created intro, blue, green and purple layer, and right now we will work for creating a GIF file using these layers. So let's do that. To create GIF file, we have to click this window option, this window menu. So here is the window menu, and from there you have to click this timeline option. So here is the timeline option. You just have to click on here and you will get this timeline tab in here, and we have to turn on all the layers. So let's turn on all the layers. Okay, so please make sure the intro layer is selected and you have to turn on all the layers, and in the timeline you will get this create video. Click on this option, create video timeline. Okay, so here all the layers are added to our timeline, and let's customize the layers. I want to customize the intro layer first, and I want to reduce the duration, and you can take a look. Here is the panel of duration. I want to reduce the duration of intro layers, and then I want to place these blue layers after intro layers. So you just have to drag and drop this layer in here. Okay, so I want to reduce the duration for blue layers as well. Okay, then we will place the green layers. You just have to drag and drop the green layer after blue layers, and we have to reduce the duration for green layers. Okay, and finally we will place this purple layers. You just have to drag and drop here. So let's reduce the purple layer. Okay, looks good. And here is the play option, so you can click on here. So let me show you. I just have to click the play option in here. Okay, you can take a look, but I think we have to reduce the duration of all layers because it seems quite slower. So let me reduce the duration once again for each and every layers. Okay, now we can play once again. Or if you can move this timeline cursor, then you can view the changes. You just have to move this timeline cursor on here, then it will have the changes of preview. Okay, so let me click on here and let me click the play button. Okay, so right now we will export these images as a GIF file, and we can export in two ways. So let me show you the process of export. At first you have to click the file menu, and from there you will get this export option, and from export option you have to click this save for web legacy option. So let me show you how you will do that. So you just have to click on here. So here is the tab, and you have to click this save option, but before clicking on save you have to make sure this format should be with GIF. So here is the format. You have to keep this GIF format in here, and then you have to click save. And let me show you another way, and this is the simple way to save this work as a GIF file. You have to click the file menu, and from there you have to click save as option. So here is the save as option. After clicking the save as option, this pop-up will open, and we have to select the path where we will save our GIF export file. So let's click this animated GIF folder and let me open, and let me write the name for our export file, and I want to write Adidas shoe. Okay, Adidas shoe. And here is the option for save as type. So here is the option for save as type. You have to click on here, and then you will get this GIF option. So you have to select this GIF option, and then you have to click save. After clicking the save option, you will get another pop-up, and you just have to click OK. Okay, so save is done, and let's take a look the output folder. So we have saved this GIF image inside our animated GIF folder. So let's open the animated GIF folder. Here is the animated GIF folder, and here is our output. So if you place your mouse cursor on this image, then you will have this information, and you can take a look. This item type shows GIF. So here is the information. So it's saved in GIF format, and let's play this GIF image, and I will show you in a browser. So this is my Google Chrome browser, and I will open the GIF image in here. So let me place the GIF image in here. So let me drag and drop this image inside the browser. So you can take a look. Our GIF file is created and working well in the browser. So this is how you will create a GIF file using Adobe Photoshop. So you have to start practicing by watching this tutorial, or if you have any question, you can ask me, then I can answer you on your question. And let's create another GIF file with the moving object. So let's do that in our next lesson.